channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I'm just going to be going into some of my favorite products. I'm going to be going over all of my current faves. This isn't like a monthly favorites, but it's just over the last few months I have really been loving all of these products. Some of them are slightly newer and some of them I have had for a while, but I just thought I would share everything. And definitely go ahead and like this video if you like favorites videos, and give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps push my videos out into the YouTube world. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and let you know what some of my favorite products are. And our first product is pretty new. I have tried this a couple of times, and it is the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation from Too Faced, and I do believe that this is being discontinued. I did get it for a very good price. That is why I bought it, and it is a really good full coverage foundation. I am wearing it today, and it is in the color Almond, one of their lighter colors, because I am pale. Story of my life. But anyway, I do really enjoy this foundation, and if you can find it at your Sephora, definitely go ahead and pick it up. I got it for fairly cheap because they are discontinuing, I believe, the Peach line, unfortunately, which I really do enjoy the Peach line from Too Faced. When the Peach palette came out, that was like right after high school, I used to use that all the time. I don't even have it anymore because mine was so old, but I loved that palette. It got used and abused. But yeah, I love this foundation. And here we have another newer product, and this is the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. And I love this if you're just gonna do like a really light look, just like want a tiny bit of coverage and maybe wear mascara and lip gloss. This has been a go-to for that, and I really enjoy this. I will say that I do enjoy the It Cosmetics CC cream a little bit more, but you get way more product with this one than you do the It Cosmetics. They're both around the same price, but you get 2 ounces in this one versus the 1 ounce in the It Cosmetics one. And here is a liquid blush from Milani, and this is a drugstore brand, so it is really affordable, and I have just been really liking this one. It looks so natural on the skin, and it just is really easy to apply. You just apply it with your fingers, and I really like this one. And another blush that I would like to talk about is we will get into that in a minute, but here is the Bumble & Bumble Surf Spray, and I just got this in the mini size because I wasn't sure how much I was going to use it, but I've used quite a bit up of this and I really like it. Usually what I will do is I will use this, and then another favorites product I have, this is kind of like obnoxious, I'm not even gonna lie. It's huge, and this is the Bondi Boost. It is the 32mm wand, and it is like for making those like huge waves, and I really like it. So if you can find it, definitely go ahead and pick that up because it is really good for getting like those summer beachy waves. And then once I'm finished with it, I will just go in with this surf spray and maybe a little bit of texturizing spray too, but it looks so pretty. If you would like a tutorial using this one, definitely go ahead and let me know in the comments or like this video just so I can know if you would like to see that. But I have really been enjoying it, and I know that they do have this wand back in stock on their website, so if you wanted to pick it up, I would definitely go ahead and check it out on their website. Not sponsored, obviously, but I do really enjoy the product. And here is the Nars Summer Solstice Bronzer. And this is just such a natural, pretty bronzer. And I have had this for a while. But, I mean, look at the packaging. I mean, it's just, like, so pretty. And, I mean, all of Nars packaging is pretty, but this is just so pretty. And then the top is, like, kind of a little bit of shimmery. And then the bottom is, I think, more matte. But it's just such a pretty bronzer. It looks beautiful on the skin. And another Nars product I wanted to talk about is this Nars Orgasm X Blush, and I've had this for a while, and I know this has been out for a long time, but I just think this is just the prettiest summer blush shade. It just looks so pretty on the skin, and I've definitely gotten some use out of this bad boy, but love that blush color. And here is another Nars product, and this is the Nars Summer Solstice Eyeshadow Palette, and it is part of that same collection. And here are the shades, and this, my only gripe with this is it doesn't have a lot of matte transition shades. I think it has only 2 matte shades in the entire palette. So, I mean, if you want to do like a whole look with it, you might have to bust out like some kind of like mini matte palette or something to kind of get a full look with it, because I really do, I mean, the 2 shades, it's like one really light shade and then one really like mid-tone shade, so you're not going to get like a really smoky eye with this look, but with this palette. But I really do enjoy it. I mean, I've already made some dents in the palette, and I have had that for a while now. And another palette I wanted to mention is this Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I got this from about like a few weeks ago from Sephora. And I believe they are discontinuing this palette because it was heavily discounted. I think it was like over like 70% off. I mean, it is still the full price on the actual Sephora website. So maybe it was like a JCPenney's, like ours is a Sephora inside JCPenney's. So maybe they are just no longer carrying the product. But I got it for like $14, and it normally, like, I know that it normally retails for a lot more. And this is the That's My Jam palette from Too Faced, and I just really like this for like a really light purple look. I mean, the purple in here is so pretty. And you do have to use a really good primer with this. I feel like Too Faced shadows can be a little bit inconsistent. Like sometimes you will get a really good palette, and sometimes some of theirs they come out with are not so good. But I really like the purples in here. That's what I use it for. And it's a really good little palette. I probably will take this traveling with me this summer because it's just so cute and little. But I do have one more eye palette that I did want to mention. And this is the ColourPop Lemon Cello palette. I hope I'm not butchering the name. But you get quite a few shades in here, and it is all yellow toned and kind of like summery, and it is kind of lemon scented, which I don't mind. It kind of adds something to the palette, I think. I mean, I love the packaging on this. I just think they really took their time with this launch, and really, like, I mean, it kind of got me with the packaging. But I love that they kind of come out with more affordable stuff, but it's still like pretty similar to like what you would expect from a high-end eyeshadow brand, because this was, I think it was like $17, and you get like, it's like a full eyeshadow palette, and it's really good quality. I really like this one. I have been enjoying that. And this is still in the packaging because it is a repurchase, but I did buy these recently, and this is the Eyelure Pre-Glued Naturals. I did buy them in a different style, but I just really like the pre-glued. I think it is very convenient when putting on your lashes because all you have to do is trim them and you are ready to go. You don't need to mess with glue, which I think is awesome because that is like, sometimes I'm just so lazy. I don't want to mess with the glue with the eyelashes. It's just a lot of work. This, if you are just like me, buy these. I think they were like $3.99 or $2.99 at Ulta or something. Definitely worth the buy if you don't like messing with eyelashes, like me. And here we have another bronzer, and this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I do hate the packaging on this. I know it's just so bulky. And this is the shade, and I feel like this is a really, like, almost a dupe if you've tried the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I think this is really similar in shade. I don't like the little, I still have it, this little plasticky rubbery thing. I don't know who in the heck is gonna apply bronzer with that, but I really do like the shade of this, and I have made quite a dent in this. I think it is a great drugstore bronzer. And here we have a newer purchase, and I have tried this only once, but I did want to give it a little shout out on my favorites video. And it is the travel size or the smaller size, and this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And this is just so good. It is kind of like the consistency of coconut oil when it's hard, not gonna lie. But I love it because it makes taking your makeup off so easy, as it's just effortless. So I really do enjoy that product as well. And there is one more product that I am going to talk about that I forgot about. So I will be back here in 1 minute and I will tell you all about that. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. I did want to mention these two products from the brand Rare Beauty, and I really like this color. It is just such a pretty, like, I'm going to be careful with it because it did kind of pop out of its little container, but it's such a pretty rosy cream blush. It is their melting blush is what it's called, and I love how small and cute and tiny this is. But another thing I really love about Rare Beauty is they come out with like more affordable products for being like at Sephora, because most of the times you will pay probably like 30 bucks for a blush, and this I think was like, I did use some of my points for it, but I think they normally retail for like 16 or 17, kind of around that range. I may be wrong, but I know none of her products are usually over like 22 bucks unless it's like the foundation. I just feel like it's a lot more of an affordable brand at Sephora. And I love the pink packaging too. I just think this is really cute. And I think the whole message behind her brand about how she's trying to raise money, I just think that's awesome. And here is the eyebrow duo. I have it in the color Cool Brown. I probably will end up getting a lighter shade once I go lighter with my hair. And it is almost used up, but here is kind of like what the pencil part looks like, and I think it's really good for getting a bold brow. And then here is the, and I love that this is a fine tip. At first I didn't like this because I was going in too heavy-handed with the pencil side. You do need a very light hand with this because it is kind of like a thicker pencil, but I really do appreciate it now that I have found a way to use it that works for me. But that is all of the products I did want to just say were my favorites. And things that I have been just really enjoying. If there is anything you would like to see in a future video, anything you would like to see a tutorial on or a review on, I would be more than happy to do that. Just put a comment down below. And if you do like makeup videos or favorites video, definitely go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. It definitely does help out my channel to push it out into the YouTube world. But just want to say, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.